Good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against the Hawks, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Sam Merrill, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Detroit, Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Merrill gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here are the Pistons now. It's a 5-point game. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Takes a step back. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. It's on Asar Thompson. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Physical play by Duran at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Allen, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Allen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I mean, this is what Duncan Robinson does. He finds you points at the arc.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Merrill on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Second, the Cavaliers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Thompson against Hunter. Duran with the screen on Mitchell. And Duran slams it in.
How much power from Jalen Duran. Goodness.
Mobley inside. Harris is there. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Thompson, and he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now, here's Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Detroit making a switch here. Hollins checked in. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Here's Holland. The Cavaliers making the shot. Duran with the screen on Mitchell. To the inside. Shot's good by Duran. Duran's got 6.
And this is where Duran is most comfortable operating from. He focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Now Mitchell. He's got 6. Pass to Merrill. For 3, Hunter. Duran pulls it in. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Celtics.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And Cleveland making a change here. Ball's checked in. And Harris drops them both. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duran drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebounding.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin?
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And here is Duran. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Hunter, the pass, the ball. And here is Allen. Mitchell outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's easy to overplay your hand when you're defending Mitchell.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Well, when your shot is as polished as Robinson's, you can be that fast with your motion.
Mitchell against Robinson. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 13.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Holland, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, that was nice recognition by Robinson.
Cleveland leading by 7. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Hunter, no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Cunningham passes to Robinson. Now, here's Duran. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
To the left wing. Robinson kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Ball. That one good for 2.
Cunningham can spin his way out of a tornado. What a great handle.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Green comes in for Harris. LeVert's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jenkins in for Cade Cunningham. Tyson with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to LeVert. Stewart with the screen on Mitchell. And LeVert, here we go. Here's Jenkins. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Allen outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's Wade in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's LeVert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Here's Ball. Allen with the screen for Ball. Back to Allen. Got it up. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Green is out there with Holland. And it's Jenkins in at the guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Tyson. Here's Ball. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Well, we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Holland.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Wade kicks to Porter. Wade sets the pick for Porter. Out to Wade. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Lanier. Over Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Bucks.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Allen with the screen for Wade. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Jenkins. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, here's Holland, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Wade outside. Allen, a screen on Thompson. Wade passes to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Robinson. The rebound by Merrill.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Ball, the pass to Merrill. And here is Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Cunningham against Ball. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Wade hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Outside Robinson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Merrill. Allen surveying the D. There's Ball with the three, and the rebound goes to the Pistons. Fades. Cunningham's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Tyson. Back to Allen. Outside, Ball. Here's Tyson. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And here's Cunningham. We saw him with 29 points last game. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Allen.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Javonte Green. It's Ball, that time on the assist by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Not settling there. Lonzo gets inside for a high percentage look.
Here's Cunningham. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Nance.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And at just under 7 feet, you really have to pull out all the stops on Mobley inside.
Here's Thompson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Duren. Good, nice job down low. Duren's got 8.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Pass to Merrill. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell, coming off a terrific season. He averaged 24 per clip, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Mobley right side. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach JB Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back over to you, Kevin.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Great open look there. He has 5.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor spacer, asked to knock down threes.
Ranked last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Wasted no time on that one. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
Mitchell kicks the ball. Pass to Merrill. Mobley, a screen on Robinson. Puts up a three. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
On the wing, Harris, covered by Mobley. Floats one up. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. That one goes in.
Well, I like seeing Harris be aggressive inside. He's more than capable of making you pay from there.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. Another three for Cleveland.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. It's on Asar Thompson. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers on top, leading by 10. And we'll be back right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
I think for the Cavaliers, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Pistons.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Pistons trail by 10 on the court for Cleveland. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Sam Merrill out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. To the paint, here's Allen. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's got his first chance at the line here. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
Now, here's Cunningham. Ball stolen. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Cunningham against Mitchell. Fades back. Count that one. And the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Cunningham. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now here's Allen. He's got 8. Shoots over Duren. Allen's shot is off.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
Harris against Mobley. Harris inside. He has 7, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Allen with the ball. Duren picks him up. And then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now, here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Cunningham sets a screen for Robinson. And here's Harris from the arc. Good D by Mobley.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Detroit has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Thompson. Scores after the quick crossover. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell getting it down inside.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Pistons trail by 9. Outside Robinson. Harris, bounce pass. Thompson finds Robinson. Mobley against Harris. 5 to shoot. That one falls. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Detroit has possession. Following the score by Cleveland. Cunningham with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
In the corner, it's Hunter. The tray, good on the triple. Hunter's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Harris, 11 points in the game. Shot from the low block. Tries again, and Duren lays it in. Duren's got 10.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good. Hunter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
In the corner, it's Hunter. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Green, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Ball's checked in. Pistons trail by 10. Outside, Robinson. Thompson, a screen on Ball. Robinson for three. Detroit, no good that time either. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Hunter. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting the shot off close to the basket.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Duren the pass to Thompson. Robinson for three. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Allen finds Mitchell. Now here's Mobley. Hunter for three. Buries it from three-point range. Hunter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs. Pistons trail by 15. Thompson outside. They kick it out to Green. Takes the three. Hands it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Outside, Robinson. Harris against Mobley. Count it. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Mitchell buries the three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
To the middle, and stolen by Hunter. The drive by Allen. Oh, the power on that Pruden. Wow.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Robinson. He's got 10. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Jenkins, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Cunningham in for Duncan Robinson. On the wing, Porter. Stewart against Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but that's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Cunningham against Porter. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wade dishes to Porter. Here's Ball. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Ball's got 6.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 8. Green finds Stewart. And here's Cunningham. Here's Jenkins. Drills the three-pointer.
And Cunningham's size and his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
Porter passes to Allen. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Jenkins, and another three for Detroit. Here's Tyson. There's Ball with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Holland, also Green out there. Cade Cunningham out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Now here's Jenkins. And Holland gets it to go.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Pass to Merrill. Three-pointer. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Merrill. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Now, here's Stewart. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's all about strength for Stewart. For him to be able to get the ball in the hoop while absorbing the foul.
Pass to Nance. Here's Tyson, covered by Cunningham. Mobley outside. A three. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And the layup falls.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Mobley looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jenkins the pass to Green. Pistons passing it around. It's stolen by Nance. And here's the break. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers with another miss. Pistons trail by 11. Pass to Jenkins. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Fade away. Nance, no good. The Pistons have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Green dishes to Jenkins. Cunningham for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now, here's Cunningham. looking to end his cold spell. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Offensive rebound, Duren, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 29 in the game.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Now here is Harris. And stolen by Mobley. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, a little too aggressive there trying to stop him.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Now, here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Scooped up. Here's Duren. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
Allen outside. It's stolen by Duren. Thompson with it. Guarded by Hunter. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Cunningham. And here is Harris, covered by Mobley. The 10-footer, rebounded by Allen inside. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Now Hunter lets loose a 3. And there's the 3.
Smart pass. Set up Hunter, and he'll knock him down.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Mobley there for the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Pistons trail by 10. The drive by Thompson. The shot is good.
Good awareness from Harris. He saw the steal and pretty immediately got going the other way.
Allen. Duren pulls it down. Time running out for the Pistons.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Robinson. And he does not hit.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Mobley. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
The Pistons have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
1:33 left in the fourth. Cunningham fires. Can't get it. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Mitchell. Now Mobley, Mitchell outside. He drills the three.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Harris, good, lays it right in there. 7-point differential. Mobley, Duren pulls it down.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do. With the pressure mounting, Harris delivers a huge shot.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 7. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Now Hunter from outside. Duren pulls it down. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.